I never want to play Stillwater Hold. I'll just FF it's that one. Actually, no, I won't because I care about my elo. But I like Orange Forge. It's pretty chill. Okay, well, it's guaranteed to give us this, so. Start hitting random emotes. Okay, still playing with Ezreal, playing for tempo. I think I need to do a little bit better job of converting my tempo into winning positions if we can. I mean, we're not always in position to do it, but can always clean up the transitions and stuff. I mean, early 2-star Maokai is not horrible. So I do that. I haven't made up my mind yet. So I'll buy the second one, and now I can always just buy this mid-round, and it won't affect anything. It won't 2-star it yet. But there's really no reason not to. The real reason would be if I get a bunch of money here, and I could sell to make econ, which is the other reason you do the 2 in instead of the 3. Could be a reroll game. I don't hate it. These are the units you reroll for when you do it. Reroll Kale specifically. These are both Challenger. We can get Juggernaut with Ionia. That's a little like pairing we could play. We have 5 gold on our bench right now. 6. So if we get 4, which we don't. Okay. We have a Sunfire and a Sword if we want to slam. Shadowhouse Heart is okay. I kind of want money. This is okay, but if I'm playing this, then I'm lose streaking for sure. Just check around to see if anyone else is doing it or not. It doesn't look like it. And if other people are rerolling the Noxus units, I feel like this should be easier to hit. So I'm going to take this because this is just money, basically. My bench is not full. We're actually kind of strong. Was thinking about frontlining my Kale. Okay, I'm pretty committed to this, at least for now. I mean, by having the 2-star Maokai and Poppy, it makes me way more flexible. I don't have to do this, but I want to. Especially with all the Noxus players. I feel like I have an angle to do it. Okay. What I'm talking about, it being I want to make 20 gold here. I don't know if it's worth selling these. Probably not. It's really close though, okay, so I would make, if I lose 7 at 20, which would put me at 27. So it doesn't change my income interval next turn. So, and then because everyone's playing Noxus, they all want to be winning, so they're all going to be slamming items and leveling and stuff, and so we should lose streak. Okay. What I'm doing is re-rolling for Kale 3-star, basically. You re-roll Poppy, Maokai, Kale. I'm thinking. It's my brain. Okay. The reason is because Kale 3-star will stabilize you as a damage dealer, especially when you hit 6, because this unit levels up as you level up. And so I only want to save these units for right now because I need to get my econ as much as I can. I mean, I can just put in her for now because it doesn't change anything. Although, this might be weaker. I don't want to win. This is my concern. Is like, that guy's super weak. I think I'm a little too strong, so I'm going to do reverse. Okay, this is the weakest guy, so we'll see here. He has 2 Swains. I feel like those should be pretty good, and we're killing off our damage right away in the Kale. My Trist is still alive, though, which is a little unfortunate. I hope he can kill my Poppy before she casts. Excellent. Alright, this should be a loss. Good work. Me. Making sure you win the lose streak fight is important. This other guy, Stoneburner, is losing. So is Chinese Monk. Okay, I want attack speed. I need a bow with Kale. Give me that bow. Could have taken the Kale, to be honest. But having items for her is going to be more important. So, everyone is lose streaking. This guy's not, like, super deliberately. This guy's not, like, super deliberately either. That guy was, because he has this thing, so you want to be losing and gaining money, and then you full lose streak and you have infinite money. There are, like, 5 people with 1, 2, 3s. It's weird. Okay. So let's think for a second. So the point behind this is you 3-star Kale and you 3-star your Poppy, and then you 3-star one other unit. And it makes complete sense to 3-star Maokai because he's a Bastion. He's a 1 cost. You want to roll 1 costs because you're already rolling 1 cost, so it makes sense to keep rolling for the same cost. That way you can do it at the same level with the same shop odds. And Poppy and Maokai are both Bastions, so it's like a super good early game pairing. We lose this fight without killing anyone because we are inting our positioning in case we played someone real. It's fine. And I want to lose streak because I need lots of money, and lose streaking is a good way to guarantee you have lots of money because win streaking often necessitates that you level and pair up, star up units, which is spending your money. Lose streaking is you do nothing and just sit on all your money. That guy actually is kind of strong. A bunch of these guys who were lose streaking are level 5 now. So I don't think I have to like full into my positioning. I might still sacrifice my Kale. Because I really don't, like, I just really don't want to win here. I would much rather lose like a dumbass without killing. Because maybe we kill a unit. And this way we guarantee the loss, which is just going to give us a lot more money. Anyway, so the way this works is you do this. Then on 3-1, you don't level ever. On 3-1, you're level 4 with 8 out of 10. And so you still have this 55% shop odds for 1 costs. And so you just roll it down for all your 1 costs. And the reason I need 3 stars is because I can make Poppy a 4-star by having 3 other 3 stars. And then I just go like level 5 and throw in 2 other Yordles. And then we should be super stable. And we can just go like 9, ideally, because we have the Kale, but sometimes you just are stuck at level 8 and you have to deal with it. Now, I could consider buying these Trists if I think someone's holding Maokais, but I don't see any other Maokais, so also we need to make sure we don't lose to Grugs. That would be tremendously embarrassing. These are all not amazing for Kale. I think Infinity Force is the most flexible. I can put on like Gwen or something later. So I can actually already start rolling a little bit because of my money. Because I'm over 50. I just need to make sure I have 50. And it's stressful to do this roll down. So the sooner I can find the units I need, the better. Kale, Poppy, Maokai. Kale, Poppy, Maokai. Kale, Poppy, Maokai. Kale, Poppy, Maokai. Kale. Did I just get an extra Maokai? Okay, not bad. I don't need to keep lose streaking now. So I can put some items down. Probably should have put that on Poopy. I can just reforge it to get it off of him. We'll probably still lose this one. We're not like, it's not like we got that much stronger right now. We just hit some pointless 3 stars. But as soon as we 3-star the Kale, then we just put in 3 Yordles, and the 4-star Poppy should stabilize us a whole lot. I'm down for the components and gold, probably. And then I'm just going to finish rolling here. And I need to buy Yordles along the way. Buy out other 1 costs. Oh, I should not have sold the Poppy. That was dumb. I really need this Kale, it turns out. Gonna make quite the difference. We get the Gwinsus, that's nice. I'm gonna reforge a bow here, or sorry, a rod. Into Gunblade, I think is pretty good on her. And we'll just play that for now. And now I will save up my money. Because I can't just keep donkey rolling. Donkey rolling is where you don't worry about your interest at all. You're literally just sitting at 0 gold, spending all your money, rolling every turn. Which would help me get the Kale 3, in theory, but then I, like, lose the game, basically, because then I'll have no money. I have to start making interest. There's a chance we can get a Kale on Carousel. Alright. I believe in the Kale on Carousel. I don't think the Infinity Force is amazing on her. I don't think Snipers is that good on her either, though, so... And I didn't get a tank option. I would have just put a tank item on Poppy. Looking like we might actually be able to win this fight, though, which would be huge. Obviously lose some money from our losing our lose streak, but really nice for our HP. Also interrupts... Actually, that guy wasn't streaking, I think, but... Kill on Carousel? Nope. I kind of just want tank items. A lot of AD, mostly AD. Armor's good. The spatula could be okay. We could go like Demacia or Slayer, but for right now, I just need to go immediate strength, and I don't have a component to combine with the spatula. I'm good. This is nice for the Kale. Like, don't get me wrong. 3-star Kale is going to be good. But it makes my Poppy 4-star, which is what I actually care about. Okay, I want to make sure my Poppy tanks also, so I'm going to position like this. And I'm also going to give her the gargoyles. Now I need to get we go 6 and we put in, oh my god, I almost put that on Maokai. Whew, you'd think I would learn my lesson. Okay, now I need to go 6, and then I put in another Demacia unit, and that gives Poopy a Radiant item, which she can use really well because she's a 4-star. Also, I think Radiant tank items are just good in general. What's happening? Oh, the Sonya's. No one's hitting her. Alright. This is fine. We don't have to go 6 insta. It's as you saw. That changes a lot in the fight. That guy's pretty weak, obviously, but I really don't even care about 2-starring my Yordles. And then eventually I like one kind of thing I do, especially if my comp is easy to move, like if you have it centered, is put it on the opposite side of what you're gonna play, and then people scout on your board and see it over there, and then now, before the round starts, I can move back to where I actually want to be. I lost my train of thought for what I was saying before that, though. I don't care about the Yordles. Oh, eventually I'll replace one of these Teemo with Heimer, and I'll get a bunch of shred from him, and that will take care of my armor and magic pen. I want to keep Kled because he gives Slayer, and kind of how you can fill this out from here is just put more and more Slayer units in, which increase the damage they deal. Gwen is a great one to throw in. I'll buy this, it's fine. Teemo, you get to be bait. I should have screenshotted that and used that as the thumbnail, as clickbait, like new OP positioning or something. I gotta start thinking about the clickbait. I mean, I feel like the actual... Oh, what's happening here? Okay, so surely I can just like roll and find a Demacia unit, right? Is that even worth it? I think I should just wait, to be honest. I think Thieves' Gloves on Maokai is super high value. And then that does leave some dead Negatrons because I don't want to put it on her because I want her to have a slot for the Demacia item. We have this duplicator, which likely will be used on Gwen, or like if I find a Senna or Aatrox. We should be okay here. Our Maokai just like 1v1'd his Darius, not even our Poppy. The Poppy, I like putting, I may have said this before, I like putting Thieves' Gloves on tanks because they can generally just use the items like more effectively, and your tanks you kind of just want stats on. And so often, like, if you just have spare 3 stars, those are prime candidates for Thieves' Gloves because they already have good base stats to use with the items they get. Because 3-starring just increases their normal stats. Long distance pals, maybe. Unified resistance sounds pretty good. This well-earned comforts does not sound as good. Parting gifts sounds decent. Although Poppy's not going to be the one dying first. That's actually pretty good. Is this good? I don't know if this is good or not. I think I'm going to be playing Slayers, though. But this is so much Omnivamp on the Slayers that I end up playing. Let's go with this. This sounds like more fun. What just happened? I got a Kale? Give me a Kale? Are you kidding me? Okay, I need to find a Demacia unit now. I thought for sure it would just give me a different Slayer that I would just put in instead. So I'm not 100% convinced on this. I mean, Kale is going to get some resist, but who cares? It's not like Titans where they gain damage stacking. But my Gwen can use it well, and then I'm gonna have I'm gonna have like Aatrox. I have this Kled. Like they're gonna be able to use the resists from it. So I think it's decent. And then the Omnivamp is good, but the Omnivamp affects less. I more just want kind of my generic team to be tankier, is the thought. I'm also going to roll for Demacia unit here. Okay, just one. That's fine. Makes things better. He can get the Demacia buff also. So now they get like 5 resists. Yay! In fact, let's do this. Does this matter? He could just go over here to make sure no one slips through. Or like this. I think that's fine. And then I don't really know what to do with these Negatron cloaks because neither of my tanks have slots open. Tanks can generally use, like, I mean, they're just punching, so they use AD. They usually have an AP scaling, so if they get some AP items, it's fine. Please cast. Don't die. Oh! Wait, do we lose this? No, Poppy's Fort is too OP. Wait, do we lose this? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, we lose this. Wait, do we lose this? I'm gonna stop. Clearly, I don't understand what's happening during the fight. Okay, we're third pick. Let's take a quick look around. 7 Noxus, 6 Noxus, 6 Invoker, but from behind is always a little bit worse. Sorks, Freljord. Okay, my turn's coming, so. Heimer? I'll just take the Heimer. Heimer's huge here. Heimer, 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 Heimer. I can get rid of this pointless Teemo, and then I can get... I'm level 7, or I'm level 6, right? Where am I? I'm level 6. Either way, now I can roll and get the Heimer upgrades, which will give me all the pen I need. Hooray! I'm wondering if I should spread these out a little bit more. Why can't I, like, click? What's happening? It's not letting me? Okay, that was kind of weird. Okay, we have the Zephyr that I'm never using. I probably say this every time, but Zephyr is a decent item. These item components can probably be used for like better combat effectiveness because Zephyr requires a lot of effort to use effectively because you need to actually Zephyr good units with it, which is just like way more effort than I feel like putting into the game. And also, late game it's actually kind of hard because people have so many units, it's just really hard to guarantee your Zephyr lands. I mean, we're scaling with Gwinsu's, and we're cracking his front line. It's the classic Invokers thing, right? The more units you kill, the easier it becomes to kill the other ones. Oh, we killed him! Nice! He was going to scale up pretty strong. I don't remember if I was saying this or thinking this, but Invokers is a comp you kind of want to play from ahead. It's hard to play from behind. There are a couple comps that are hard to play from behind because they rely on hitting a 4 cost. And so you can't roll on 6 and, like, stabilize. Is it ever Goldenator angle? I don't think so. My hammer has no attack speed. So double Mechanoswarm. I was probably in the middle of explaining this in my other video and didn't really only do 1 shrink module. 1 to 2 doesn't change much, and it's not worth putting all 3. Burn is nice because it applies... This is just... the damage from the turret burns them, or shreds them. And so the wide rocket also applies that, if you look at the people hit. And then it also just does more damage and burn. I'm pretty sure it applies that. I should probably confirm that before just confidently saying that. But I'm pretty sure it does. And so this Heimer is providing me a huge amount of value. You pretty much always need penetration in your team, just because it's I talk about damage amplification a lot of the time, where you already have base damage and then you have things to make it more effective. Penetration is damage amplification. Just plain and simple. It reduces their resists, which makes you do more damage. So what am I playing at? I think I'm just putting in Slayers, basically, from here. I mean, we can play, like, other various things, but it would actually be pretty nice to go to 8, I think. So I'm not going to spend too much money here. Yeah. Okay, I want to kill these bows. So I'm going to give my Heimer a chalice. And then I'm going to do a ZZ Rot. Or what do I want as my dead item? Because I'm probably not getting another component here. And so Belt is like the most ubiquitously useful. Could you just give the unit more HP, though Negatron is also good. So we could just do like ZZ Rot Negatron on a unit that I don't care about. I think is not bad. I think we win this. By the end, my Kale is so ramped up. And then, yeah, especially with our Augment, I kind of forgot about that. So it's definitely just fill out with Slayers. Gwen would be big because it also gives Shadow Isles, which gives Maokai a big shield. Where is it? 40% HP shield. He's a 3-star, so he has a butt ton of HP. So, what was I thinking about? I think I landed on ZZ Rot. And then I'm not, like, ever putting other items. Oh, shit! Oh my god. Whatever. I put the Radiant item on him because I put a component on him. Because the component counts the same as the full item. That's really going to hurt our tankiness in this fight. And this was actually one of our hard fights already. So if we lose here, it's almost certainly because of that. Yeah, I think we are. My Kale gets a good cast at the end, but... Well, this is what I said last time. Yeah, we get bursted down. Man! I suck! That's unlucky. Also, this Poppy's so hard to click on, like, compared to the other units. It reminds me of... Like, look, I'm clicking right here. What? It clicked on the Z. Okay. It reminds me of the dragons from set 7, where their footprint is, like, massive, and it's, like, really hard to move them around. I want to be opposite side to all the people in that far corner. And then the Darius being stuck on the Poppy should be good. Man, I'm really frustrated about that Poppy misplay because we would have kept our win streak gold, so we would have like 5 extra gold. It's not the worst, but we lose out on that. It's like 3, but 3 extra gold last turn, 3 extra gold this turn. That's 6 gold. I lose. Senna? I like Senna. Ionic is fine. Senna? 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 Don't take it. Don't just take the Senna immediately. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. I think Giant Slayer. Just prepare Gwen items now. She could have gotten Gunblade. There are a bunch of Gwen items there. I wasn't positive. I feel like going to 9 is pretty greedy here. I'm going to wait. Okay. Pretend to be on this side, and then we'll just move back. I can always replace this Kled. So, may as well just slam items and be strong. This guy's a lot of the Slayer package that I want. I think I'm stronger than him. We killed the Cassante. The Gwen should get stuck on my Poppy for a very long time. We target the Gwen. Okay, good. We should be able to greed. We might be able to get 9. The reason I want 9 so badly is to level up Kale. But I'm wondering if that's just a mistake. If it's just better to go 8 and play around. Just playing around on 8. I put in Gwen, and then I can replace Zed for Aatrox eventually. And we just play 4 Slayer, basically. I feel like that's fine. The 9-1 cap's way higher, but we don't have to decide now. We still have another fight. I don't want my Kale in the corner for the Akshan ult. This fight's looking pretty good. The front to back is really good with Kale because she sends the waves through everyone. The Scion is super annoying though. Ah, she got frozen. Alright, not a bad loss. We lose our win streak gold going into PvE, which obviously sucks, but we'll just roll it down to 8, most likely. Yeah, we're not going to be able to afford going higher than that. We do have this, which is nice. We can potentially get... I mean, Senna's not like super useful because it just keeps us at 3 Shadow Isle. I guess we could play 4 Shadow Isle maybe. 2 duplicators. A little bit of money. Not enough money. Gwen. Oops, wrong button. It's J4 over Galio. I was too slow on that one. This fight is looking very one-sided, though, for us. I think having 3 Samiras is... You're breaking your mind, I assume. Oh, breaking my AD. It's lowering my Samira's AD. That's interesting. Duplicate him. I'm not going to put the Negatron on him because I don't have time to fix the Poppy with how hard it is to click. And now that the round has started, I'm going to wait for it to start. Now I will put it down. Our whole team gets shrouded, but I don't really care. This is looking okay. Yeah, that's a win. Most excellent. And that guy's got the Akshan 3. That's fine, I think. I'll just send her the units I care about. We can position around him somewhat specifically. He does have a 1-star Cassante and the Scion. Put Kale in the middle of these 2 units. Hopefully some stuff on the side gets hit first. The Akshan might even hit the J4 potentially. My Kale... Is she in the way? No. Alright, we destroyed him this fight. That's good. That should be 1 more win. Carousel, though, is kind of annoying. Gives him an out. Does Noxus do anything? No. And then Lysandra 3. No Zephyrs or anything. I want the Shroud. Yeah, he takes the Shroud. That's annoying. I couldn't make up my mind. It gave me the Noxus emblem. Are you kidding me? I mean, it could go like Saya. Yeah, no. He did get 3-star Lysandra. I don't want my Gwen to get hit by the Lysandra because she can really like lock down the target she hits. So I move my Gwen away from the Lysandra. Hopefully the Aatrox might tank it. Oh no, his Cassandra's on my Poppy. Alright, we killed it. That could have been very bad. I mean, it's still questionable. Nah, it should be a win. Excellent. Well, GG. I kept thinking this and I don't remember if I said it out loud. Part of the reason I was very excited to reroll kill this game when I saw so many Noxus players is because of how the game works. That's helpful to say. There's a finite pool of champions in the game that are presented to you in your store. And it's the same pool for all the players. And so the way this shop works is it rolls the cost first and then fills that out with one of those champions. So right, it has at level 5 or 4 or whatever, I have a 55% chance for 1 cost. So each slot rolls, it has a 55% chance to give me a 1 cost. Then once it's a 1 cost, it pulls from the pool of available champions just randomly. And so if everyone else is buying a bunch of other 1 costs, like Samira and Cassiopeia, and basically just those 2, but still, then that's so many less 1 cost available in the pool that aren't Kale, Poppy, Maokai for me to pull from. So basically, the TLDR of that is, if other people are re-rolling the same cost unit as you, it makes re-rolling better. So if you want to re-roll Karma and someone else is re-rolling Darius, that's better than if you were just re-rolling Karma alone. Okay, the end. Thank you for watching, ?